7 o'clock, I'll need to call me. It's teacher. Tom Manning. For profits, all time. Vacant position. Vacancy. Okay, we're only here. Discussion. Profits, you are not here.
Interrupt you. Sorry. The attendees, there's Joan Smith. That Doug's wife, Joan Smith.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
This is Doug. Okay, so this is Doug.
This is Doug.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so.
Let's change that.
All right, so
Yeah.
then, Bill, not be sitting for Doug, but, Zoom.
So Doug is the alternate who was seated during the hearing. Right.
I'm sorry.
Doug was the alternate who was seated during the hearing, so he will continue as the alternate.
I'm regular.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Who was the alternate?
Folks,
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got that mixed up. Okay.
confuse me for a minute.
You're an alternate.
Now, Bruce should be in because he heard the whole
Yeah.
session.
Hey, Floyd,
Yes.
you finished, did you read the, transcription? You have it, you're off the seat, you know, okay. Listen to, word into this session. Bruce, your thoughts?
Bruce?
Bruce,
I'm sorry, what?
you're up. Well, continuing the session from the last meeting. I'll ask for your comments.
Forgot where I left off. I guess, asked the question about, how many units would be, minus if they adhered to the regular height rule. And I understand the answer was that they would just build out. But really what I was concerned with was just how many units would be, have to be given up had they adhered to that height rule. I'm not sure that, I think the answer was 16, if I recall. I would prefer that, that height rule would be kept, however. But then again, you know, they can build out, so I don't know. I'd like to hear if there's any other ways to go about that and maintain what's there already. That would be about it, I think.
What?
I have nothing right now.
Sorry.
I don't have anything to say right now.
Okay.
We're listening.
Tom?
I've given it some real thought relative to the time. If it had, I guess, when I look at it, I see it's sense. The requirement is 40 feet, and they're going for 50%. That's sizable. And the thing that bothered me initially at the first meeting, and I mentioned it, was this is during the design stage when you can deal with issues like this. So that's an issue that I haven't come to grips with yet, but I have a problem with it, granting variance. And I didn't feel this way at first. After the second time, the second meeting, because it looked like they had brought down 39 to 39 feet. And I said, oh, geez, but it wasn't, it was just that one building. And I said, geez, what about the others? Couldn't they have made a design issue, come someplace close? So, but they gave, what was it, like 2 to 3 feet of. I didn't think that bothered me. What's your hardship? What's the hardship? You look at the regulations. And I don't think there's a real good hardship except financial. If I've read the story wrong, then that's. But and the other thing that didn't bother me, was the turnout of the neighbors. It was huge. I don't think in the time I've been on this board, I've ever seen anything like that. It's almost like Board of Ed meeting. And so right now, I'm probably not going to vote for it.
Doug,
Doug, you're
Can
muted.
you hear
Yep.
me now? Okay,
You're on now.
all right. I look at it, the zone that we're dealing with is a R12 zone with a maximum height of 30 feet. The only reason they might be able to put such a facility in and go to 40 feet would be if they get either a special permit or a permit with conditions from the Planning and Zoning Commission. So they don't have any real right to put this in to begin with. And then I look at it with, you have a prior non-conforming use that's 45 feet. Now, and then they're asking to go to extend this non-conformity up 55 feet in some areas for this particular project. And I just don't think that's appropriate in an R12 zone. So I would intend to vote no.
well, thoughts are the other fellows owns the property. They want to expand. They're going to expand. And when they do, folks around Star Hill and Leicestertown are going to bear with the same inconveniences that the folks that see the school projects come up. Having said that, Attorney Sweeney had asked the ZBA for reasonable accommodation as a basis for granting a variance to the proposed ADA structure. My question is, what is reasonable? The applicants came in on 228 for a 62-foot height. Max allowed would be 40. At the 410 meeting, they presented a plan that would reduce it to 55. Now, in my mind, reasonable would have been 45, maybe 50. But they only came down 7 feet. That to me doesn't seem reasonable. They also used the topography of the slope would have been reasons. Yet, a journey to the north is Bailey Hill subdivision, which has been there for years. If they could develop Bailey Hill, when they develop this side here. As far as the ADA, just been checking, and it only applies solely to individuals, be it mental or physical hardships, that reasonable accommodation must be made. for example, Tom was in an accident, he was still working for some ships. And you know, he get around via wheelchair. Some ships that built find a way to get him in there, ramp, make the high bar. Just don't ever mention a building. In case of potholes, they have to build it ADA compliant because of the persons who will be living there. But it doesn't apply to something that's not already there. If they had a building there and they needed to modify it, or an addition on somehow to modify the ADA requirements, then I could see it. So I guess to sum up, but I will want to be supporting this application. Anybody, anything else? Does somebody care to make a motion?
I have a
Before you
motion.
make- Okay, I can also, let me speak first, but before you make a motion, to the applicants, in ZBA for the state statute, if an application is denied, then you can't reapply for 6 months. So if you choose, if you feel the vote is not going to go your way, which would have to be 4-1, you can withdraw the application.
Or to me, the time to purchase.
Or they could withdraw, it's easier.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we'll withdraw the application.
Withdraw, okay,
Yes.
okay, the application's withdrawn.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Sorry.
Have a good evening.
Good luck.
Okay,
We'll
thanks.
see you again in the future.
Hey, yeah.
Or maybe not.
All right,
How you will.
We'll be looking forward.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on who
Yeah.
will be in front of us.
okay,
Take care.
thank you.
All the best. Thank you, guys.
All right, so moving along.
Who brought the cake?
Okay, voting correspondence. Don, do you have
We have no correspondence.
any? Minutes. They came in your package. Somebody care to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second by
Second.
Floyd. Okay, I'll need to make some corrections to the minutes. Page 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, line down, Eric Cameron. Should be chief, what that word is, Smithville.
Oh, chief is dispelled.
On the second page, oh, a little shortest. After the word ADA is the word supplement.
Okay,
So. And the next line down, after the road. Variance.
okay.
So,
You want to just give me that?
Oh.
Done?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
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 Yeah.
And variance, okay.
So as amended. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye,
Well,
with those corrections.
With the corrections, correct. Okay. Pass
Um,
unanimous.
old business. Nice to see you, Floyd.
I didn't hear you.
Old business, nice to see you.
Yeah.
You
old
gotta have a
business
sense
now.
of humor.
I am old.
You have any,
Do you have the page 1 for this correction?
Sorry?
Page 1 for the minutes, you had a correction. on
Oh,
page
yeah.
1. Thank you.
Is this is the one I'm signing, so. you wanna
Right,
Make the corrections on.
yeah, we'll make the corrections, you'll sign a fresh copy.
I signed it anyway.
Very good. I'll just put it here.
old business. No,
There's no old business. No new applications.
no. Nothing else for chat?
Staff report.
Myself, okay. Motion to adjourn at 7:15.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second by Floyd. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Send adjourn.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Doug. Good night.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy your continued trip.
You know?
What is that?
I'm sailing off Nantucket.
Town.
All right, that sounds great.
Oh, God,
Or is it?
That's what they.
been there.
So, not a boat.